everybody. It is Sunday, July 18th. We just got to the studio nice and early. We're going to get the vlog posted. What do we got going on this week? We are entering Unit 3 of Level 4. Here's the bad news. I did get my project in on time, but my project file was too big for the online system to accept, so I uploaded it to my Google Drive. Well, my instructor didn't like that, and he wanted me to change a bunch of things to make the project file smaller, which I obliged to, begrudgingly. After I handed it in, well, it was kind of past the cutoff time, so long story short, my project for Unit 2 didn't get marked. So it looks like, once again, we gotta do Sunday Funday on a Monday. It kind of allows me just to chill out today. We've been working on a ton of music. I recently handed in another remix contest, and yeah, I think, you know what? I think I'll show you that track right now. So we're gonna start this vlog off with listening to some music.
In the valley of hope, there's a river that seeps through our soul, where dreams turn to clouds, and the ocean steadies the flow. Feel release in the mountain peaks, where the earth speaks in tones. Day fades to dusk, yet the stars ignite, guiding us on our way home.
So how'd you like that? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about my remix of Vintage and Morelli's Valley of Hope. That was fun. Little chair raving action. By the time you see this, it'll be Wednesday. So hopefully that was a little mid-week pick-me-up for you. I'm having a good time. With that, we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday and welcome back to the studio. We're just about to eat our breakfast, and we're just waiting for our last assignment to get marked, our drum mixing assignment. This morning, I'm just gonna work on one of my remixes. I got a lot of tracks on the go. I really want to work towards finishing this music. You know, I feel like I got into the creative process, I got all the tracks arranged, I started doing basic effects, and now the motivation, it's tanked. So we're slowly gonna get back on track with those. We're just gonna keep pushing forward. Simple little Monday intro. We're feeling good, and let's kill it today. Welcome back to a late episode of Sunday Funday on a Monday. We are moving into Unit 3 of Level 4. I'm so stoked about how this unit's going so far. Let's get straight into it. Unit 3, Finance Principles, Premixing Vocals, Major and Minor 7th Chords. Music Business Classes. Finance Principles. In this lesson, we'll cover some basic finance principles crucial to your success. Why it's important to save a portion of your income and how much, how to calculate expenses and set a budget, common financial mistakes to avoid, how loans, debt, and credit cards work, the importance of diversifying your revenue streams and investments. Moving forward, we have more studio techniques classes, pre-mixing vocals. In this lesson, you will learn how to prepare a vocal recording for mixing. You'll learn how to determine the recording quality of your vocal and parts, decide on the vocal's main goal, edit, compile, and clean vocals for mixing, and arrange your vocals for the best impact and your music's needs. And then some keyboard techniques classes. In this keyboard techniques lesson, you will explore the minor 7th chord formula, all 12 minor 7th chords, minor 7th chords in composition, the major 7th chord formula, all 12 major 7th chords, major 7th chords in composition. And then, of course, as usual, we end with a keys playing assignment. All right, this is exciting. There's some real life stuff in there. I don't know about you, but isn't it annoying that we didn't learn stuff like doing our taxes in school, how to have a mortgage, learning real life savings techniques that are going to help me for my music career in the future. I'm excited to hear Icon's point of view on that. Mixing vocals, I got a ton of vocal tracks. Even listening back to some of my old stuff, there's always room for improvement. All the mixing classes, all the studio technique stuff has been amazing. Everything is leveling up my game, and I could not be more stoked on that. Of course, keyboard techniques, more keys lessons, major and minor 7th chords. We're just continually improving not only our playing ability, but our theory as well. I am so stoked for Unit 3 of Level 4. All right, that is it for Sunday Fun Day on a Monday. Welcome back to another episode of Mental Health Monday. We're keeping it short and sweet this week. I want to show you one of the tools I use to keep myself on track. Now, you've all seen this. This is the happiness planner used to keep track of my daily, weekly, monthly goals. Well, there's a really, really handy online tool that goes with it that I much prefer. Let's go check that out. So here we are. This is the online tool, the desktop version of their phone app that is absolutely amazing. I love filling this thing out. I do it every day as soon as I get to the studio. So if you look here, it's got this amazing daily quote. If you look down here, first thing I do, today I'm excited about. Got my money. Who wouldn't be excited about that? And my mentor session for school. We go down, we have a little notification for my cousin's birthday, and then we have a list of to-dos for today. So start Unit 3 if possible, film Mental Health Monday, doing it right now, and then meeting with my friend Dan at 5. We just did Sunday Fun Day, so we got to check in the box for there. You can actually track your meals. I don't know about you, but there's some days I'm in the studio, I'm not eating properly, and then when I go home, I'm crashing hard. So I'll go home, I'll crash hard, I'll eat dinner, I'll feel super tired, and it's not a good way to treat the body, you know? One of the big priorities that I turned my attention to is my physical well-being, my physical health. And so that's making sure I'm eating 3 proper meals a day, and I'm drinking lots of water, and I'm not overloading on coffee. So yeah, and then down at the bottom, this is my favorite part. So it has today's reflection. You open each one up and it goes in a little more detail. Today was good because, you write that in. Add a challenge. Challenges I faced today. Tomorrow, I hope. What I'm grateful for. And whom I'm grateful for. So you can leave yourself text notes as well as voice notes, and then it ends with a bucket list. This is what I use every day to keep myself on track with my goals and with where I want to go. I love the outlook for tomorrow because it's not about fixating on it, it's about maintaining a plan of action. There's a lot of power in writing this stuff out like this. It really, really holds me accountable to myself, and I'm just finishing a lot more projects and just always progressing. You know, it's really easy to feel overwhelmed when everything is in here, when I'm planning, when I'm fixating on things, when I think I need to do this, and the other thing, and I'm being pulled in a million different directions. Having something like this where you can organize your thoughts, you can keep things written down and in there and out of here to be able to be more creative, to be able to do the things that you want to do. You know, there's many, many different kinds of these books, these online tools, apps, whatever it is. I got a whole bunch of different ones that I use. I just want to encourage you to explore these kinds of tools, find one that you like, and stick with it. Trust me, it's so helpful. All right, that is it for Mental Health Monday today. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, July 20th. Holy moly, this month is flying by. Summer is like halfway over then? Like, what the heck is going on? Today we've got therapy at 11 on Zoom. Really looking forward to that. So yeah, I think this morning we're just gonna continue on with the Unit 3 lessons. We did most of the music business stuff yesterday, and today we're moving forward into the vocal mixing. Let's get to work. Tuesday afternoon, we're rocking out, finishing as many of the classes as we can. We're on track for really finishing up these classes quickly. That way, you know, the last couple days or the last day of the week or so before the weekend, we can work on music projects. We can work on what we're doing with our mentor. Speaking of our mentor, because we have so much going on Mondays and Sundays, I think Tuesdays is a good day to give a little bit of a breakdown as to how my mentor session went yesterday. So me and my mentor right now, we're basically talking about like pre-mixing, mixing phase, because a lot of the tracks that I have right now are exactly there. And so he came up with something called the channel strip. And basically what this channel strip is it's a set audio effect rack that you can basically put on all of your instruments, all of your channels, all of your synths, everything. And what it is to me is basically a finalizer for whatever's on those channels. So that's your whole project. What I really, really like about this method is it's like a tangible thing you can do every single track to basically finalize your sounds before you go into the final mixing phases. You know, sometimes after I get the track arranged, you know, I do a little bit more production, make sure all my sounds are sitting where I want them to be. I maybe clean things up a bit. Sometimes I get lost in the sense that I start overproducing. So what the channel strip can do is it can actually help you to finalize those sounds. And so it makes you commit to them. Super, super good mentor session. As always, we are absolutely killing it. I don't think we could be doing better right now. And I'm proud of myself. And I'm just grateful. And yeah, not much else to say. We continue on. Welcome back to the Wednesday midweek check-in. First of all, how am I feeling this week? I am feeling a lot better than the past 2 weeks. That is for sure. Sometimes life just gets difficult. It ebbs and flows, it's got ups and downs. I mean, you all know what I'm talking about, especially during these crazy times. We did what we needed to do. We talked to our therapist about what was going on. We reached out to our support networks, and lo and behold, from taking action and doing that work, we are feeling better. So, Unit 3 of Level 4. This is all about music business, studio techniques, and keyboard techniques, music theory. For music business this week, it actually kind of blew my mind. We took a deep dive into our own personal budgets. And basically, this is all about taking a look at what your expenses are, making sure you're living within your means, actually doing a full-on budget for one of the assignments. So I actually did that budget assignment this morning, and it was a little bit of an eye-opener. There's quite a few areas in my life where I'm spending money that I probably don't need to be. And Icon's whole philosophy is that this money can be set aside and saved and invested into your business. It was a bit scary to look at my finances, to be honest. You know, taking responsibility for these areas of my life that I want to improve. So Studio Techniques focused on vocal mixing. The three main elements to a good vocal are pitch, performance, character. Now, if you got all three of those, your vocal's good to go. This was all about kind of like pre-mixing vocals. So having a separate vocal project where you're putting everything in there to clean it up and pitch correct it. Lots of really, really great tips in there. Using a gate effect can clean up your vocals a little bit, as long as it's not too sensitive. And just overall, cleaning up your vocals, getting them ready, because you just don't want artifacts and clicks and pops and any of those other things that come with receiving a full vocal in your final project. You want to clean everything up, you want to make it as pristine as possible, and then you want to bounce it into your main project. And then last but not least, it's the keyboard. So we have a playing assignment as per usual, and we learned about major and minor seventh chords. So your regular chord usually consists of 3 notes. You have your root, your third, and your fifth. In a nutshell, without getting into too much of the theory, you're basically just adding a 4th note onto your regular chord. So an A minor chord, A, C, E, you would also be adding G to that. The theory behind it is actually kind of not that complicated, but once you start actually explaining all the technical names for things, it's easy to get lost. So that's what's going on midweek for me and for Icon. I am absolutely loving these classes. It feels very similar to all the sound design stuff. You know, they're introducing us to things. They're helping us kind of break the stigma that these are deep secrets of the industry that, you know, no one is letting you know. And it's just, no. No. There's none of that going on. They're helping us learn this stuff from the ground up, and it's making a ton of sense. So I'm just, I don't know, super grateful. All right, that is it for the Wednesday midweek check-in.